कंप्लीट करने के लिए अर्थ कितना एक दिन पूरा लेता है. द डे इज डिवाइडेड इनटू. सो व्हेन द earth complete one rotation it takes one day. it means के अगर अर्थ एक रोटेशन ले रहा है यानी पूरा एक दिन हो रहा है. it means when the earth is completing one revolution the sun is called 1 year. अगर complete पूरा एक revolution कर रहा है earth around the sun is called 1 year. 1 year means 365 days. We are not 365 days and 6 hours, but we are not counting 6 hours. Okay, we are just counting 365 days. The day is divided into two parts. The day is divided into two parts, that is daytime and night time. In daytime and night time, where we divide the whole day into 24 parts. The whole day यानी जब एक रोटेशन अर्थ कंप्लीट कर रहा है वन डे में, तो वन डे को we have divided into 24 parts. That means it is in 24 hours. Okay, the period of time the earth takes to complete one revolution around the sun is called 1 year. Okay, understood this much? I'm going to take a revolution and I'm going to ask the question. Okay, and those who will not give me answer, I will cut your marks. Next is a leap year. What is a leap year? In a Gregorian calendar means what? Gregorian calendar means the daily use calendar which we use, that is 1 2 3 English calendar we use. It is known as an leap year. It is known as an Gregorian calendar. The year is taken to have 365 days. In leap year, in a Gregorian calendar, the year is taken to have 365 days. In a Gregorian calendar, there is a 365 days. It means that a 1 year. It means it counts 6 hours less every year. Every year it counts 6 hours less. every year यानी हर साल में जो हमने 6 घंटे है वो हम काउंट नहीं करते हैं, टोल्ड प्रीवियसली. तो हर 6 घंटे जो है वो हमारे काउंट नहीं किए जाते. That makes 24 hours of 1 day in every 4 years. और वो जो 6 hours है, ये this is the 6 hours makes the 24 hours or 1 day. 1 day means 24 hours. 24 hours means 1 day, same as it is. तो जो 6 hours जो है, जो हम काउंट नहीं करते हैं, वो कितने हो जाते हैं 4 साल में? 24 hours. ओके, 6 4 जा 24. So 24 hours होने के बाद में, to cover this loss of 1 day in February, an extra day is added every 4th year. अब आप लोग बचपन से सोच रहे होंगे why in every 4 year that February has then 29 days and after 4 years that February having a 28 days. So here you have cleared your doubt that if in Gregorian calendar, wait a minute, in Gregorian calendar, the year is taken only 365 days. As previously I told, only 365 days we are taking. That means we are not taking the 6 hours. And after lessing the 6 hours every year, in a day, in every 4 years, it becomes 24 hours. 6 4s are 24. So in 4 years, it becomes 24 hours. To cover this loss, अब हमने तो इतना लॉस कर दिया, हम हमारा 6 hours गिन रही नहीं है, तो हमारा 6 hours का we are having a loss. So to cover this loss, अब ये लॉस को हम कवर कैसे करें? Of 1 day, पूरा एक दिन हो रहा है, 24 means a 1 day, तो पूरा एक दिन का हमारा लॉस हो गया. So what we are doing in February, an extra day is added every 4th year, and extra day is added in every 4th year. This year is called leap year. What leap year means? This year is called the leap year. It has 29 days in February instead of 28 days. जो हर साल हम 28 डेट पे ही At the date of 28, we are finishing our month. But after the 4 years, when we are finishing our month at the date of 29, it means it is a leap year. This is known as a leap year. I am going to ask this question. What is a leap year? You have to give me the answer. The day which we complete in 29 days, it has 29 days in February instead of 28 days. The leap year has 29 days in February instead of 28 days. It is known as a leap year. Again, I am saying you what see a leap year. Okay, this is known as a Gregorian calendar. Gregorian calendar means the daily calendar which we use. The English calendar, for example, the English calendar जो हम बोलते हैं English calendar 1 2 3 days जो रहते हैं और it is known as a Gregorian calendar. उसको बोलते हैं Gregorian calendar. In a Gregorian calendar, the year is taken only 365 days. हम ईयर में कितने रहते हैं हमारे टोटल डेज 365 days. It means that we are not taking the 6 hours ना. The 6 hours we are lessing it. We are not taking the 6 hours. When the earth take in revolution, it takes the 365 days and 6 hours. The earth जब एक revolution पूरा लेता है, not a rotation, जब पूरा revolution लेता है around the sun, it takes 365 days and 6 hours. But when we are not taking the 6 hours, we are just counting only 365 days. But after 4 years, the 6 hours become 24 hours. How? 6 fours are 24. 24 hours means the whole one day. We are not taking the whole one day in 4 years. So to cover this loss, we are having the loss of the one day. To cover this loss of one day in February, an extra day is added. The extra day is added in every 4th year. In every 4th year, we are having one day extra to cover the loss of our 6 hours. This year is called the leap year. Which year? The 29 days in February instead of 28 days. It is known as an leap year. Okay, understood? Length of the day and night. What is the length of the day and night? The length of the day and night is not always equal. This is because of the Earth's inclined axis and revolutionary around the sun. As I told you, when you will see there is an inclined line in it is known as an axis and revolutionary around the sun. Because of the revolutionary of the around the sun, the length of the day and night is not always equal. हमेशा उनका जो length है day and night का वो हमेशा equal नहीं होता है. The length of the day and night is not always equal. Why? Because of the earth inclined axis and revolutionary around the sun. In northern hemisphere, from 22nd March to 23rd September, the days are longer than nights. It's summer there. Why? In the northern hemisphere, जब northern hemisphere होता है, northern hemisphere means the upper part of the equator. Equator means the middle plane of the globe of the earth. In northern hemisphere, from 22nd March to 23rd September, the days are longer. In northern hemisphere, listen it carefully. In northern hemisphere, from the date of 22nd March to 23rd September, the days are longer than nights. The days are longer than nights. It's summer there. What is the season there at that time? It is a summer. In southern hemisphere, from 23rd September to 22nd March, the days are longer than nights. In summer, it's summer there. but at the same time when year it is end of the 23 September, the southern hemisphere start from 23 September to the 22nd March. You can see the dates. The days are longer than nights. जो days है वो longer हो जाते हैं nights से. It's summer there. Okay. The length of the day. The length of the day and night is not equal. This is because of the earth inclined axis. Why? Because of the revolutionary around the sun. जब earth revolutionary होता है, when the earth is taking in rotation, when the earth is taking in round. So because of that, there is an no, the length of the day and night is the length of the day and night is not equal because of the earth inclined axis and revolutionary around the sun. At the time 22nd March to 23rd September, the days are longer than nights. In the northern hemisphere, northern hemisphere means this is an earth, this is an equator, this part is the northern hemisphere. Okay, upper part, north, south, you have learned. This part is the north. But when it converted into the equator, it is known as the northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere, the from 22nd March to 23rd September, the days are longer than nights. It's summer there. But in the southern hemisphere, from 23rd September to the, this is in south, this is in north, this is an equator. Okay. In southern hemisphere, from 23rd September to 22nd March, the days are longer than nights. It's summer there. Okay. तो ये अर्थ जब है, when the earth is taking a revolution, the earth, there was an changes in the day and the night. The earth, when they were taking a revolution, the earth is having the changes in the day and night. That's why there is the length of the day and night is not equal. Now we will see the seasons in India. Seasons in India, the main season of India are summer, rainy and winter. We all know summer, rainy and winter. In India, the year is also divided into 6 seasons, namely. There are 6 seasons divided, namely. Write down in your notebook. I'm going to ask this question. You will maybe not remember the names of the season. So write down, and when I will ask, answer it fast. The main season of India are summer, rainy and winter. In India, the year is also divided into 6 seasons. The year is divided into 6 seasons. That is Vasant, Grishma, Varsha, Sharad, Hemant and Shishir. This cycle of 6 season is called Ritu Chakra. The cycle of this season, ये जो 6 season namely year में जो इंडिया में चलते हैं उसको क्या बोलते हैं? ऋतु चक्र. The cycle of 6 season which are come under India are known as Ritu Chakra. The main season of India, जो main season हमारे कौन से है? Which are the main season of India? That is summer, rainy and winter. Summer, rainy and winter जो है हमारे main season है. और yearly is also divided into 6 season. जो हमारे 6 season में जो है हमारे year में in India जो है yearly divided हुआ है 6 season में. लेकिन main season, the main season is 3 only. The main season is three only, summer, rainy and winter. But year is divided, also divided into six seasons. That is Vasant, Grishma, Varsha, Sharad, Hemant and Shishir. This cycle is known as the sixth season. This cycle of six season is called Ritu Chakra. If I will say the the seasons of the Ritu Chakra, you have to write these names. Okay. So these are the six names of the Ritu Chakra, which is divided into six seasons in India. Understood? The next part is moon phases. How many moon phases and how it changes? Let me show you. It takes 14 or 15 days from new moon to full moon. How many days? From 14 to 15 days. This period of fortnight is called waxing moon. ये period को क्या बोला जाता है? Waxing moon. This period is known as the waxing moon. It takes 14 to 15 days from new moon to full moon. जब एक new moon full moon बनने के लिए कितने days लेता है? 14 to 15 days. This period is called waxing moon. After the full moon, it appears smaller and smaller. It is new moon. See here. जब एक न्यू मून बनने के लिए पूरा कितना दिन लेता, एक न्यू मून पूरा बनने के लिए इट टेक्स 14 टू 15 डेज. 14 टू 15 डेज वो लेता है पूरा मून प्रिपेयर होने के लिए. इट इज नोन एज अ व्हाट? हियर इट इज दैट वैक्सिंग मून. वैक्सिंग मून. ओके. एंड when it comes smaller and smaller, so on, when it comes smaller, see here it is, the picture is there, smaller, after then some smaller, so this smaller full moon appears smaller and smaller. It is new moon. Again it appears as a new moon. पहले एक पूरा फुल मून बनने के लिए, न्यू मून टू फुल मून फॉर्म करने के लिए कितने डेज लेता है? 14 टू 15 डेज लेता है. इट इज नोन एज एन वैक्सीन मून. नेक्स्ट इज इट टेक्स 14 to 15 days from new moon to full moon. New moon to full moon, this period of not fortnight is called waxing moon. ये देखो, new moon से when it is new moon to full moon, एक new moon थोड़ा बड़ा फिर पूरा full moon. It takes 14 to 15 days to form a new moon. To form a new full moon. This period of fortnight is called waxing moon. When the new moon to full moon, it takes 14 to 15 days. This period is called the waxing moon. Okay. So students, when the moon is taking 14 to 15 days to form a new moon to full moon. New moon मतलब के जब छोटा सा moon जब पूरा moon बनता है, so it takes a 14 to 15 days and it is known as a waxing moon. It is known as a waxing moon. जो new moon जो है full moon बनने के लिए 14 से 15 days का ये जो period है ये लेता है. It is known as a waxing moon. Next picture is the period which it takes 14 to 15 to full moon to new moon. यानी कि पहले हमने क्या देखे थे? न्यू मून से फुल मून बन रहा था, यानी ये न्यू मून से फुल मून बन रहा था. तो इसको बोलते हैं वैक्सीन मून. बट व्हेन द पीरियड इज टेकिंग फुल मून टू अ न्यू मून, it is known as a not a vaccine. This is written wrong. Here it will come waning moon. Waning moon. WANNING, waning moon. When the full moon takes full moon to a new moon, जब new moon से full moon बनता है, it is a vaccine. But when full moon से new moon बनता है, it is known as a waning moon. It also take 14 to 15 days. जो ये बीच का पीरियड है, इट ऑल्सो टेक द 14 to 15 days. लेकिन ये पीरियड को हम बोलेंगे waning moon, not a waxing moon. It is written wrong. Here it is there, waning moon. Okay. The period from one new moon to the next new moon is called lunar month. It takes 20 to 30 days. Every day of lunar month is called तिथि. The period from, अभी देखो हमने न्यू मून से फुल मून देखे, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, न्यू मून से फुल मून को वैक्सीन बोलते हैं. फुल मून से वापस जब वो न्यू मून बनता है तो उसको हम वैनिंग मून बोलते हैं. बट the period from one new moon to the next new moon, यानी कि एक न्यू मून है, एक मिनट, see here, this is a new moon to the next new moon, it is called lunar month. जो न्यू मून से वापस न्यू मून बनता है उसको बोलते हैं लूनार मंथ. व्हाट? लूनार मंथ. द पीरियड फ्रॉम वन न्यू मून to the next new moon is called a lunar month. Don't get confused. जब न्यू मून से फुल मून बनता है वैक्सीन मून, फुल मून से न्यू मून बनता है उसको बोलते हैं वैनिंग मून. लेकिन when a new moon is take to new moon, one new moon to the next new moon is called the lunar month. It takes 28 to 30 days. How many days? 28 to 30 days. बराबर है ना. देखो when it is 14 days to make a one new moon, okay, और उसके बाद एक और न्यू मून हमको बनाना है तो उसके लिए भी हमको 14 डेज लगेंगे. तो 28 डेज हो गए. लेकिन हमने पीछे क्या पढ़े थे, 14 to 15 डेज पढ़े थे. तो यहाँ पे अगर हमको 15 डेज लग रहे हैं एक न्यू मून बनाने के लिए, तो दूसरा न्यू मून बनाने को भी तो हमको 15 डेज ही लगेंगे ना. तो ये दोनों प्लस करेंगे तो ये हो जाएंगे हमारे 30 डेज. तो एक पूरा मंथ हो रहा है. it takes 28 to 30 days. That's why it is called the lunar month. Every day of lunar month is called तिथि. हर lunar month को what we are calling as a तिथि. जब भी lunar month आता है it is known as an तिथि. Okay, now understood? Any confusion how it came 28 days कैसे teacher, 30 days कैसे? I have solved here. Now you are having any problem? Okay. Now here what we learn that I am going to ask you. If you are having